Let me stop. Car talk with Lady LeLe. We are doing a evening version. I tried twice to shoot this morning on the ride in. It did not work, so you are on the ride out with me. So today's topic is going to focus on this nasty bastard y'all keep getting a chance after chance after chance. I'm talking about R. Kelly dirty ass. So apparently a family has did a press conference alleging that R. Kelly has a cult of women, is holding women hostage, not hostage. Well, he has a cult of young women who's not been lured, but probably start off a relationship with him thinking they was going to get into the music industry and end up just living with him and not coming off of anything. So apparently this couple on yesterday held a press conference stating that their daughter is currently living with R. Kelly. They believe she's being brainwashed and that they have not seen her. They only have heard from her twice during the last 6 months, and that was via text. One text was simply saying, I didn't think I'll be celebrating Christmas like this because she wasn't with them. And then the other text was just saying, Happy Mother's Day to the mom from her and Robert. Since then, the young lady has went on line and did a video and through TMZ saying that she's fine, there's nothing wrong, her family is just exaggerating. But if you watch the movie, it was two questions that were asked. One was asking about the girls. Is it other girls living there? And I forgot what the other question was, but if you look at her shirt, it looks like somebody's waving or signaling her to shut the hell up and turn the cameras off. So she's talking about she's fine, there's nothing wrong with her, she's not in a cult, she's 21, she can consent. And according to the local local authorities, they cannot say she was abducted, or they can't say it's a crime because she's a consenting adult and she went off with him. So there was also another young lady who said she was part of the R. Kelly so-called cult, and she said like they could only wear like jogging pants and they only slept in certain parts of the house, and they had to ask permission to go to the bathroom, they had to ask permission to eat, permission to shower. That sounds like a fucking jail to me. But she managed to get away, and he's brainwashing these girls. And my thing is, it's like all these girls were saying they was connecting with him, trying to jump off in the music industry. Here's my thing. Who the hell has R. Kelly jumped off lately in the music industry? Hell, he just really had some hits recently with the Buffet album and the tour. He did the Christmas tour and the Backyard Party. I was rocking a little bit to Backyard Party, but other than that, and maybe that Feeling Single or whatever, Living Single, Feeling Single, whatever. But she was just saying he's controlling. They only could wear jogging clothes because he didn't want the other man to see their bodies. They had to have sex on call, and he'll videotape them. And they said, the girl said he would show the videotapes to his homeboys. Here's my take on all this. Because one of the mothers said, I thought it was cool for my daughter to go, with him to try to build a musical relationship. It's like all these girls at one point was trying to come up in the music industries. And she said, I thought because he was acquitted of he all had the trial. He was on trial for child pornography and all that. I thought he was acquitted. Just because he was acquitted didn't mean he didn't do it. All that was saying, it just was not enough evidence to build a case to charge him. But that didn't say he did it. Hell, I seen the video. I think that's his ass. That's him. I saw that video. And I knew a lot of girls, like I have cousins and homegirls that went to Kenwood High School back in the 90s. We all came up to high school in between 94 and 98. That was our high school years. And a lot of the girls would say that he was always up at Kenwood High School in Chicago, hanging out, checking out the girls. And I remember even my sorority sister said she had, when she was 22 or something, she had did an interview or something for a project for school. And she said he didn't know her from Adam's apple, and they was trying to invite her to go to Miami. And she said, hell no. She said, hell no then. She would say, hell no now. And honestly, I think he did that shit because let me tell you why. If you paid attention to his ex-wife was on Andrea Kelly. She was on the TV show Hollywood Exes. She mentioned in one of those episodes that he was very controlling. She couldn't hang out with certain friends, and he kept her from the public. And she was saying like part of her marriage, she felt like she was in prison because you never seen her out with R. Kelly. You never hear him say, this my wife. It was just like she was just a homebody that tended to the kids. Not saying nothing was wrong with that, but for her to be as prominent in dance as she was, having a dance school, you would have thought that she would have, been seen. And she started out as one of his background dancers, and she did choreography for the dancers. So you think you would have been seeing her on his arm as his wife, but you didn't. So she had even mentioned that he was like controlling, trying to keep her hidden and shunned off, because I never saw her to Hollywood Exes. I remember he did an interview and you saw his kids, but you never saw him. And a lot of people are saying these girls who he is like leering off and, into this cult, they're saying that, these girls are the ages of his daughter. So it's like you manipulating these girls. How would you like somebody to manipulate her, your own daughter? I told y'all, R. Kelly ass been dirty from the jump. That whole Aaliyah, you gotta go back to the Aaliyah situation. They was technically married, y'all. That's not false. They were married at one point. It was briefly lived, but they had got married. And I think she dipped down low with him. She sure did. She dipped down low with him. And but her parents was just one of them parents that wasn't gonna have it. They just wasn't gonna have it. So it all adds up. All this, what's the connection? All this is young girls. R. Kelly is fucking 50 years old. What the hell you want a 17-year-old, 18, 19-year-old? So I guess I'm 36. I guess I'm the old bitch. He wouldn't deal with me. I'm too old. But, and even people were saying like they have been out to his house, and they say you'll go to his house for a party. It's just swimming in women. And it's just like, you can tell some dirt moves about to get made. Because I know people who said he went out to his house for events and parties, and it was like sex dungeon. Because he has a house here, because he's originally from Chicago. He has a house here, he has a recording studio here, and he has a mansion in Atlanta, and they say it's a rental home. And apparently he got women living at all these residences he's controlling. One of the young ladies said in her experience, he had summoned for a cab to pick them up to take them to a nightclub where he was going to be at and performing. And one of the girls was laughing at a joke that the cab driver had said. And one of the girls had text R. Kelly to let him know, I guess apparently they couldn't interact with other men or whatever. And she got in trouble. They said there's been a couple of times where the young ladies have did something out of what he called his jurisdiction, and he has, you know, punished them. They said he bent her over when they got to the nightclub and whooped her like she was a child. And these are grown ass women. But yeah, honey, R. Kelly been dirty in my book. He ain't saw a dime from me. I'm just letting you know. If I heard something on the radio, I bopped my head. I like Backyard Party, and I like the couple other things, but I ain't supported him financially. He ain't got a lick of my quarters or credit. So I don't think I ever bought an R. Kelly album. I think the last time I might have bought an R. Kelly was way before that incident, with that sex incident with the tape. So, and then people who's connected to R. Kelly, because apparently they said they got a den mother. There was a den mom, a house mom. Like the sororities have house directors, house moms, den moms. They said he had a den mother working with the girls that was living in the house, telling them how they need to be acting, how they need to be in shape, and how they need to be prepared to perform for him sexually. So she was training these girls up, but apparently I guess she felt guilty and she got out the game, as they say. So yeah. So yeah, but I believe him. I think R. Kelly doing it. I don't know why people are protecting this fool. From what the also insiders say, he ain't popping financially as he is, because I think he had to give up that house, that the mansion he has here. I think it went into foreclosure or something. And the reason he's back out here, you know, trying to be on is because the money is funny for him. So what I'm told, he's not popping like he is. I mean, these albums that came out recently are not at the success of 12 Play and all this. And, you know, he's still just fooling with young ass girls. So, you know, I don't fool with R. Kelly. Everybody say, this, and we still rock with him, and we still believe in him. But if anybody got daughters, look at your daughter. Would you want your daughter to be fooling with an R. Kelly? Don't worry, I'll wait. And all this, I went to him to put him on. I blame the parents too. You lured your daughter to him. You connected with him, thinking putting your daughter. R. Kelly ain't put nobody ass on, like I said. Ain't put nobody on. I'm just disgusted. I hope they go on and get him for the work, for the man he's worth. He is the Pied Piper, and he calls himself the Pied Piper R&B, and everybody know what the Pied Piper means. It was a fictional character that played musical pipe and lured children away. Remember, he said he was a gigolo. And he talking about that interview he had years ago, and he talking about, so you like teen girls. He said, define teen girls. Anybody that got teen in the age, 13 to 19, they all are teens. But it's just really fucking disgusting right now. I'm just really disturbed. And these people talking about how these women could be brainwashed. Where are your heads at, people? It's so important that you need to have your own mind. You need to have your own brain, and you need to be not so weak that you can get deterred. And what I'm finding out is when they say money is the root of all evil, they are not lying, because money brings out so much ugliness and negativity. And even people who run into money, they say that, more money really is more problems. So it's just crazy. But I pray. But another twist to this, they think this family, the Savage family, is out to get some money. If you saw I saw the press conference. They said they think the family is on some BS. They think they really out here to get some extra money. They say it's all for show. That's what another side is saying. They're saying the dad, you know, he couldn't really answer questions that they had from him, talking about, we'll bring it to you in due time. And, you know, so some people saying it's suspicious. So, I don't know. But like they said, like Kanan said on Power, if he said Ghost did it, R. Kelly did it. So, yeah, I don't put nothing past him. He just always been creepy to me, just creepy. And I think he was trying to I know one time I think he was trying to work with my cousin's wife who was in music, and she was like I believe she said but now you know why they said so that's all I got. We saw part 2 of the Love and Hip Hop that came on last night. Jocelyn still did not make it to the stage. She's pretty much talking about she done with Love and Hip Hop, and she ain't worried. She finna be in movies, and she finna put on, and talking about she can go toe to toe with Mona Scott. Baby, you can't go toe to toe with Mona Scott, because it's bigger than Mona Scott. It's VH1, and it's bigger than VH1. It's Viacom. And if you know your industry, Viacom pretty much own all the damn they pretty much own all the channels. I'm sorry, my camera has officially failed. These people are doing the most drabbing. I'm gonna try to keep on talking, y'all, because I'm in the car. I can't pick the phone up, but I'll keep on talking. But she's trying to fight with you can't fight with Viacom, boo. You're not Beyonce. You're not a household name. So yeah. So that's that. But that's pretty much it. That's all I had. I'm just waiting to stop at a light so I can pick this camera up. These badass streets in Chicago, you know, you hit these bumps and it just knock everything bolted up. But I think something wrong with my little mount thing. But yeah, I'm stopping at a light now, y'all. I'm so sorry for that. Okay, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I apologize. That is it. That is all. Like, comment, subscribe. Sorry for the inconvenience of the camera falling. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a good day. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.